I decided I wanted to work in picture when I was working as an advisor to businesses that were kind of like late stage VC, early stage PE businesses.
My name's Jonathan Chow. I'm an investor at Carthona Capital.
Everyone, Mike Abbott. I'm a partner at Antler. I was an early Uber employee, so part of the team that launched Uber into Australia back in 2012.
I started investing off the back of that, building a private syndicate.
I work at Airtree Ventures, and I, like many ambitious young Aussies, took the first opportunity I could to go overseas. I joined an American startup and spent a number of years working in a few different countries and helping to scale that up, and found myself back in Australia as a bit of a COVID refugee, hanging out waiting for my next move, and just happened to meet the guys at Airtree Ventures.
You all see thousands of pictures. What makes a founder truly stand out? And are there any memorable pictures that stand out in your mind still?
Rather than narrowing it in. But I think one of the things that we're always looking for is quality of thinking, and how you can demonstrate that in a half hour or 1 hour. Sometimes it can be hard to really let your structured thinking shine. I always really appreciate it when founders, figure out how to set the agenda themselves.
Founder meeting I had, I came off it feeling like I was pitching to them. I love initial founder meetings that are very upfront about, I'm not going to call it failings, but like learnings or pivots, and like why, and like how their nuanced understanding of something is developed as a result of maybe like a wrong assumption. That's like a great indicator for future thinking.
When it comes to founders, they'll be working across a number of problem areas. You can't possibly be the expert in all of those areas, and some of those areas are new and emerging. How do you upskill yourself, first of all, in those areas, and how much of it is the founder's job to educate you?
In our sort of ecosystem, have a bunch of venture partners that are very experienced in different industries. So say it's hardware, for instance, we can call upon people to help us do the sort of technical DD piece. And we may not be able to deeply understand the tech, but there are other pieces that we will understand, such as like go to market, how they think commercially. So we'll be assessing those pieces and sort of assessing their, what we call like founder data.
Yeah, I guess we think about this a lot because pretty much all day, every day, I get to meet some really exceptional people building really cool things, and at usually the frontier of whatever their little niche area is. And I spend most of my week being the dumbest guy in the room. So it's a position I'm perfectly comfortable with, and that's okay. I think the skill of a VC, or what great VCs do very well is be sort of very comfortable asking the dumb questions. Like the worst thing you can do, I think, in our position is sit there and pretend that we know everything about your area, because we probably know very little about it.
All right, best market for VC in 2024?
Revenue operations. Vertical SaaS.
Not AI.
Digital health.
I get really excited about vertical software too, so I'll go vertical software.
Early stage or late stage,